What's good, QK Dynasty? We're back here with another video, another reaction. We got a reaction called, what is it?
FBG Duck, Chicago's House of Horrors. Horrors.
You're saying it right, babe. You're saying it right.
It just don't feel right.
You're saying it right.
Horrors. I bet Shauna H be getting me. I ain't lying.
Like you whore?
Horror.
Like you whore?
Let me stop. That's gonna be the band of videos. You done said whore 15 times. Like,
I'm go ahead and get this started.
Of course I know motherfuckers gonna kill me. I'm a very disrespectful person. I know what I did in my lifetime. But I ain't gonna go nowhere I ain't gonna play with my life. Because my life means a lot.
But first, we begin this hour 18 with several breaking stories, including gunfire steps from the Mag Mile on Oak Street.
We know 3 people have been shot.
A man and woman were seriously injured in the shooting, but their friend, a rising Chicago rapper, did not survive.
I heard like a machine gun going off.
Howard Gordon happened to be standing outside this convenience store. His store surveillance captured the horrific sound.
Must be like an AK going through that bitch.
I knew for sure this was gunshots.
It was real crazy that would happen right here in this area, out of nowhere. It was quiet and peaceful, and shopping going on, then shots rang out.
Alright, we gotta talk about the
Welcome to 20.
And I've seen people on social media
20.
making jokes about it. I don't
20.
think they realize the horrific consequences that's gonna happen as a result of this. FBG Duck was killed in broad daylight in busy downtown Chicago, right next to Saks Fifth and Dolce Gabbana
Daylight?
on the Gold Coast. This is like the high-end, luxurious shopping area of the city. Him getting killed there is like someone getting shot on Fifth Avenue in New York, or a drive-by on Rodeo Drive in LA. It's incredibly rare. And of course, Duck is extremely high profile. He's a gangster disciple, longtime rival of Lil Durk, King Von, Chief Keef, and they've been going at it for years. There's been dozens and dozens of casualties on both sides.
Found
And
you on
3
that
weeks ago,
side.
Duck dropped a song called Dead Bitches, where he disrespects a couple of fallen O-Block kids, including the deceased kid that O-Block is named after, O.D. Perry. A lot of people think that this song is what triggered Duck's assassination. The gun that FBG Duck is holding in that music video is the same one that jammed up on him on Tuesday when he was killed. But what a lot of people don't know is Chicago PD received a safety alert late on Tuesday that claimed Duck was on social media antagonizing his rivals hours before he went to the Gold Coast. Then we saw close friends of FBG Duck come out and say he had $1 million bounty put on his head. And I've seen people say this can't be true. Think about a war where one side has music industry cash that they can inject directly into their side.
Look how much money Chief Keef and Durk them to rent off. You niggas will go drop off guns in the hood and pay for them to get hit.
Now we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, check out my song of the day. This is my guy Pressa and Houdini. Let's go.
He keep on making a nigga dumb.
I want to hear the song, come to his page and watch it.
Chicago is a gangster city. Ever since Al Capone and Prohibition in the 20s, the multiple capo regimes who ruled the drug trade, weapons trade, and the gambling. Decade after decade, it's been clear you cannot control Chicago's gangs. Right now, there's over 150,000 active gang members split into hundreds of sets and thousands of subsets. The south side of Chicago has the largest ghettos in America. It's stretched over 70 blocks. You can drive from 63rd to 127th Street. There's dilapidated buildings, pitchforks spray painted on the walls, and yellow tape embedded in the cracks. What was once organized gangster disciple and black disciple factions built around enterprise and making money has since been completely wiped out. The new generation started a completely different war. They're not fighting over drug supply chains or distribution routes. It's just murder, retaliation for this one, revenge for that song, for this, and so on. And while it's true, Duck did say in interviews that it was possible to unite with his enemies in the future. He even made a song, Chicago Legends, bigging up the other side and and giving props to fallen BD rappers like Fredo Santana and LA Capone. But realistically, this shit runs so deep, a truce was never really in the cards.
We the niggas started dissing dead niggas first. We started that shit. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm a rap father.
And to give you perspective, FBG Duck is from 63rd and St. Lawrence Street, which is just 3 minutes away from O Block. That's how close they are. And just 2 minutes northwest of them is 600 Block, home of 600 Breezy, LA Capone, and Rondo, who are O Block allies, and who frequently sent shooters to go shoot up 63rd. In fact, immediately after Duck was killed, Chicago PD put almost a dozen squad cars on King Drive, which is the main street in between O Block and 63rd. They did that to try and prevent an immediate retaliation, but the cops can't stay there forever. Bulletins are going up all over the area, warning kids to stay inside. And Duck's allies are on social media saying Lil Durk has to be targeted next to even the score. Why? Because their feud is especially personal.
I see Durk. I ain't gonna lie, I see Durk. I had to say something to him, folks. I ain't gonna lie, he's too tough for me. I ain't gonna lie.
He on his own
He's
shit right now.
But I just have to tell him, like, fool, you can't be doing all that, fool. I'll beat your ass, fool.
Doing what? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Short
trying to figure
program gives me negotiating skill. Lil Durk and FBG Duck have been going back and forth over music for years. And now with King Von getting hugely popular, he's Durk's artist. He's also taking shots at FBG Duck whenever he can. Everybody knows Tuka, and smoking on a Tuka pack is a reference mocking one of FBG Duck's best friends, a kid named Tuka, who was killed at a bus stop in 2011. Not only that, Tuka's blood brother was a kid named Lil Mark, who was also killed at a different bus stop 3 years later. In fact, Lil Mark was killed just days after releasing a diss track towards Lil Durk, where he mentioned all their dead homies. Lil Reese even faced
I'm gonna need y'all to stop releasing diss tracks if everybody pop up dead within days after a diss track.
Yeah, people too sensitive. They can't handle
Everybody feel like they over this and they over that. Oh, I don't like how make a diss track. Y'all just offing each other. So basically, like, everybody gonna off each other. Then the new generation gonna come in. It's gonna be a cycle all over again.
time Lil Mark days before he was killed, and they exchanged words, calmly dissing each other with a smile on their faces.
What's all on? Alright. Uh-huh. What up? Out here. I'm on fast, boy. I've been out here. I stay out here, boy.
Then Lil Durk made this video at the very same bus stop where Lil Mark was killed.
Hey, this bus stop right here, though, this is a real famous place, bitch. This is a real famous place, bitch. Hey, this bus stop is a real famous place, bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
And right now, with FBG Duck's death, the optics look crazy. Lil Durk and Von were just out in Chicago, where Von dropped off a bunch of chains and money. There's already been allegations that BD rappers who leave Chicago come back to their blocks to drop off weapons and arm their crews. Then, Tuesday, the day that Duck was killed, around 4 in the morning, he posted to his personal Facebook page, "They got me at
They're gonna block.
That could be just a regular post, or there's something more to it. Who knows? Later in the morning, he told one of his friends he was going to Oak Street in the Gold Coast, which is the luxurious shopping district of Chicago. He was going to get his son some clothes for his birthday, which was coming up on August 11th. 4 hours before Duck went to the Gold Coast, Lil Reese suddenly tweets that he's getting on a plane, leaving Chicago to go to Cali. Durk says to link with him. At 4 in the afternoon, Duck is in the Gold Coast with his girlfriend and another man. They're shopping on Oak Street. This is busy downtown Chicago, the fashion district. There's cameras everywhere, witnesses everywhere. It's a bold place to hit on someone. Unless that was a place people thought he would be vulnerable. Around 4:37, FBG Duck, his girlfriend, and this other man exited a store and are walking on the sidewalk near the Dolce Gabbana, just a few steps from Michigan Avenue. 2 vehicles were parked outside, waiting, a black Ford Taurus and a silver Chrysler 300. That's when 2 men climbed from the 2 vehicles and opened fire 17 times. FBG Duck was hit 3 times in the neck, chest, and groin. He tried to fire back, but his gun jammed on him. Most probably that's because of those extended mags he got aftermarket.
I don't understand why it happened. I don't even know what caused it. It was so calm and peaceful. And those 2 gentlemen, I thought maybe they was together, but one just started shooting at the other.
Then the shooters got back in the car and fled west on Oak Street. No reports where they are, no public leads either. And Immediately after Duck was pronounced dead at the hospital, Lil Durk tweets out R.I.P. Newski, paying homage to his own cousin, who was frequently dissed by FBG Duck and other GD rappers. And to show you how the disrespect transcends distance, Tato, who's Chief Keef's cousin, and is all the way out in California, immediately dedicated his entire Insta story to mocking FBG Duck's death, posting smoking on a duck pack, etc, etc. Then 600 Breezy wasted no time to drop his own diss track towards Duck hours after he was confirmed to be dead. And you can expect in the coming months a bunch of BG rappers to drop some tracks mocking his death as like a celebratory victory lap type shit. The consequences will be horrific, and you gotta think that nobody on Duck's side has ever gotten as far as he did. Ever since the Chicago drill era exploded in 2011-2012, his side has basically been blackballed from the music industry entire. Duck was arguably a better rapper and more versatile than most. He had just received the paperwork for a major label deal that was extremely lucrative, and he was about to sign it, or he had already signed it. Then he gets followed, targeted, and assassinated in the safest part of Chicago. It's brutal. But that's it for this video. Rest in peace to FBG Duck. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will see you in the next one.
I did hear about he was about to sign to the label deal or some shit.
Not doing that type of shit, you ain't.
Then he got killed.
That was some this my stuff, this my world. It's all about this side gang. Like I'm right, y'all. Like stuck on this self-type.
It's just a cycle. It's gonna keep going and going and going.
Like
somebody gotta break
it's
the
my
cycle.
territory. This side run this side, and
it's gonna be hard to break the cycle. And it's gonna end. Sorry to say, that shit ain't gonna never end.
No, that side gonna retaliate, and that side gonna retaliate.
As soon as that person get killed, their family members gonna want to come.
I don't know. I
kill
just
them
felt
and
like not trying to be disrespectful, but you know, when you start dissing people and you know saying certain stuff that you know gonna get understood, I mean that's typically what happens. Like, you know, you diss, they diss back, y'all see each other, fight it out, shoot it out, or whatever the case may be, and y'all going about y'all business. And it just happened that you was on the wrong end of the stick.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's basically how it goes, you know, like when you dissing people, when you talking about, you know, like he was talking about the dude from O Block and all that stuff, to one that it was their block or whatever. I mean, you do stuff like that, so you gotta expect somebody to come at you, like,
yeah.
And you know, being from the hood, you know, like what's normally the outcome is either you gonna be the shooter or you gonna get shot. And he happened to be the one that, you know, cause it's gun or whatever, but
Pretty much.
they got you.
Well, you always gotta go to the gun range to test your gun. Make sure your gun is going good with
Yeah, he got that extra stuff on his gun. It probably would have worked if it wasn't for doing all them alterations and.
But still, he might not went to the gun range and shot the shit. He probably just got the shit and then never tried it out.
I feel like if you're gonna do all them alterations and all of that stuff, you need to fully do it.
Yeah.
Don't just do it for show, for a video, or whatever. Like, fully make sure your shit right.
Yeah, pretty much. But I hope y'all like the video. Like and subscribe. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Like, on my